Hey, greetings to everybody, all Valley Fellowship Church family. We're starting our first webcast here, right in the middle of some very, very difficult winter conditions. Of course, we didn't have services this weekend, and this is what has spurred on this first webcast, hopefully to communicate some very important things and some exciting things that are going on at Valley Fellowship Church that are going to impact and affect the future of the ministries of Valley Fellowship. So before I jump into a couple of those, I just want to give a reminder to everybody. We are still signing up for our winter semester of growth groups. So please come prepared this next weekend to finalize your choices in regards to the 11 different small groups that we have. And this is a very, very integral part of our discipleship ministry. So you'll want to make that a priority this week. We also are doing a lot in our children's ministry and our nursery ministry. We're putting two new teams together, one nursery team and teams for our children's church ministry. So if you would like to be a part of that, please come prepared to let us know this weekend, and we're looking very, very forward to what the Lord's going to do there. Also, I'd like to remind everybody that there are 5 ways to give at Valley Fellowship Church, and it's especially important for you to take advantage of a couple of those now that we haven't had services, is the direct mailing envelope that you have, and hopefully you've got a couple of those at home from the bulletins, but also you can give online, and we'd like to encourage you to continue to stay consistent with that. I'd like to start by just talking about what we've just come off of just in the middle of last week, and that's our 21-day Daniel fast. And I'm always excited to hear the stories and testimonies of people that are participating in the Daniel fast, and would like to encourage you that if you have a testimony, let us know. That we may even be doing something like this to video record the testimonies to encourage people to continue to fast in the days ahead. But I would like to say that personally in my own life, as we participated in the Daniel fast, there's been some remarkable things that would happen, or have happened. Let me just answer the question, what is a fast? A fast, of course, is a setting aside and sacrificing the daily comforts of our lives to pursue the presence of God in our life and in circumstances. And there's all kinds of things, all types of fasts that can take place. The most popular fast, of course, is that from food. And there's all kinds of fasts, a 10-day fast of just nothing but water and all those things. But the 21-day Daniel fast is very unique. There's other kinds of fasts, fasting from entertainment, fasting from television, from recreation. Even 1 Corinthians 7 talks about a sexual fast as a couple. And very, very important to have periods of fasting in our lives. The personal results of my own life as a result of fast have been remarkable. God led me to write up 10 resolves for my own life, and that I'm desiring for 2014. Just a couple of them. I'm not going to give you all 10 of them, but just a couple of them is I'm asking God to allow me to give more abundantly than I have in 2014. In fact, God has led me to do something that I'm a little startled at, and that was to completely go through every one of my pockets, every one of my stashes, even my change in my change can, and give a special offering to the Lord, to where I'm walking around with absolutely no money. Now, I know payday's around the corner here, but the reality is God moved me to do that. And it was a real step of faith for me, because we give in our normal automatic deposit every month. It comes out. We give to special needs. We give to missionaries. But God has moved me to do something different as a result of this fast. So I'm looking forward to continually to give abundantly in 2014. Secondly, the second point is to live a life dedicated to the will of God. Not to the will of Mike, not to the will of someone else, but to the will of God. Which means I'm not always pleased, nor are other people, because I have an audience of one. There's a third one, to live with a well-furnished mind. And I have taken this very serious. My commitment to my devotions, my commitment to my Bible study, my commitment to reading. As Charlie Tremendous Jones has said, where you will be in 5 years from now depends on 2 factors. And that is the books you read as well as the people that you meet. And I have been reading books like crazy this winter, and God is just filling my mind with creativity and all kinds of things. And the last one is that I desire to make my mind and my actions a servant of the Holy Spirit. And that's a desire that I pray for all of us, because that's doing the Lord's work in the Lord's way. Now, for Valley Fellowship Church, as a result of the 21-day Daniel fast, there's been a lot of neat things that have happened there. I would like to just mention that we are in constant evaluation of how we do ministry and what kind of ministry that we are doing. We're trying to pursue excellence in all of these ministries, and we're constantly talking about what we're doing and how we're doing it, and are we having an impact. As a result of that, one of the things that I just need to make an announcement with right now is as of 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, the last Saturday evening service that we had, we are postponing our Saturday evening worship service until the week after Easter. Now, we may discontinue the Saturday night service altogether, but we've been praying about this. This is one of the things that we've had on our resolves, is that we're going to pray over the decisions that we're going to make. This decision has been prayed over for well over 2 months now. And what we're going to do is we're going to launch our third service the week after Easter. Now, it's always a wonderful time to launch a new service, but the week after Easter, we're going to probably have our third service is going to be here at Sangerly Valley. We're moving back to Sangerly Valley for one service, and it most likely is going to be on Sunday night instead of Saturday night. Now, I know that affects the youth. We're going to work through that, but the reality is that we are going to launch this next service with a full-fledged children's ministry, full-fledged nursery, so that we're going to be able to say to everyone, you can come, and all three services will be the same, and you're going to get the same children's ministry, you're going to get the same worship and all those things. So more to come on that. We're still praying through all the details of that. If you have some opinions on a Sunday night service versus a Saturday night, we're leaning very heavily towards Sunday night for a number of reasons. I'm not going to go into all of those right now, but we're very, very excited about that. Now, up on the screen, by the way, Ashley's here and Corey's here. They're the techs behind the video here, and they've worked very, very hard this weekend to make all this stuff happen, and it's still not right, but we're praising God for it and hoping it's going to turn out just fine. But on the screen, I want you to notice that there's one thing that has come out of the 21-day Daniel fast. It's been solidified. That is our Valley Fellowship Church mission statement. Our Valley Fellowship Church mission statement, we have prayed over this and talked over this and discussed this, and about 2 or 3 months ago, we came up with this sentence, and we've worked it and reworked it and prayed over it. And let me share that mission statement with you. Here it is: glorifying God by enlisting and equipping people to creatively engage our culture with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Now, that's very strategic, because this sentence and the words of this sentence are very, very important, as you're going to see. Because everything I'm going to talk to you from this point is going to flow out of this mission statement. Our core values, the mission statement is what we're supposed to do. Our core values is how we're going to do it. So, this mission statement of glorifying God by enlisting and equipping people to creatively engage our culture with the gospel of Jesus Christ. I want you to notice 3 particular words. Words that begin with E, and they're capitalized. I think they're capitalized. Yes, they are, and underlined. Enlist, equip, and engage. And you're going to see how important that is going to be as I just continue here.